to the math equation. Just
Yeah.
what is it? And that's how you have to look at it. You're actually using algebra if you think about it. You're definitely using algebra in this formula of trying to figure out how to figure out what it to do. And one of the things that I have to ask myself, Colt, that you have to ask yourself is, did you work hard enough? Did you work? Did you put in enough work? Do you think
Mhm.
you could have worked harder? That's them are questions that we ask ourselves every day about life. You know what I'm saying? And when
And
I'm
those are some of the questions that ring in my head, seeing all these big numbers, but only seeing the effects of
right,
just this little bitty number. I'm like,
right.
well, it's obvious that I worked hard enough,
But
but I'm only
but
getting this.
but hear me out.
Hitman.
Now you have a percentage. Now you have a number. Now
Yeah.
you have this many people clicked through, this many people ordered, right? You
Yeah.
got that. Now your next drop, you need to double the click through rate to double the pre-sales.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? That's the formula. That's the equation that you need to figure out, and you have everything you need to figure that out by those analytics.
Yeah.
Do I work double time? Do I maybe not work so hard but work more productive?
Oh,
All
I
my,
already
you
got a
know,
plan for my next job.
and
I'm full on hiring a marketing team.
And that's what me and Space Dad is trying to teach, not just anybody, but everybody. Pay attention, everybody. Open
Yeah.
your eyes, pay attention. We're going to show you guys. And if we don't make it, guess what, dude? Then we know what to do. We know what we got to do to keep going. We'll have analytics to show us and prove us to make a statistic probability plan, a strategy,
Yeah.
something. You know what I'm saying? And if we do make it, if we do achieve our goal, we know it worked. So now how do you improve the formula, right? How do
Right.
you make it better? So and that's really what this is all about, but you don't know until you try it. And you can't leave nothing at the table, baby. You got to leave it all. You can't leave nothing untouched. You can't leave nothing on nothing, dog. You got to fucking grind, homie. You got to
Yeah.
put it down. You got to put it down. You know what I'm saying?
So the big question that we were going through was um, the effects of it
What's up, chat?
when you put in all that work and don't get the results that you want, so you end up in your head. What do you do to get out of your head? What do you
I
do to hey, that's a fucking red flag. Okay, how do I remove that? How do
I just
I
work
how do I
harder,
stay in
bro.
the now?
I stay busy. I mean, if I'm sitting at the table not doing shit
All
with
right,
my
so
hands staying busy, I'm contemplating. I'm thinking. I'm doing. I'm up here, right? But
yeah,
if I'm staying busy, I'm on the phone. I'm talking. I'm working. I'm grinding. I'm building for the show that we do. Um, I ain't got time to have emotions. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely,
touche,
hit man.
Hitman, touche.
Absolutely, good dope's always going to sell itself, and that's really what you have to do, man. You have to look at this as a business always, Colt. This is a business. It's
Oh yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I love it as a hobby. Don't get me wrong, but this is a business at the end of the day, first
Now,
and foremost.
right. Now what this is turning into, the question, it's so your method to stay out of your head, to keep it going, to keep it rolling. You end up just staying busy, which was one of the methods on keeping out of your head.
And self
What?
accountability, Colt. I
Yeah,
hold myself to a very high standard of accountability. A lot of things happen or don't work out for me, and I end up in my head because I made a mistake that I fucking knew better, dude. I fucking knew better,
yeah.
but I went against the grain, and that happens. That happens in life. So self accountability is a great tool to use when you're in your noggin because you have to think to yourself, could I done more?
And then in some situations though, there are folks that'll hit that self accountability and be in their head even deeper, trying to figure out how to get out, and the effects that social media is having on keeping folks in their head.
I guess my advice for that is if you're holding yourself accountable, and you are struggling, you're getting more thought more in your head,
Mm-hmm.
then you need to hold yourself. You need to be responsible for your actions. Only you can fix that. You know what I'm saying? If
Right.
self accountability is digging you a hole in your head, that means you fucked up. That means you're making mistakes and you keep making them. And then what you need to do is find, and this is for everybody. You know, I'm not talking at you. I'm just saying in general. People, what I tend to do if something like that happens to me, bro, is I just keep going. I just keep going down that hole until I figure out, damn, I really could have done it if I just straightened up. All you can do is straighten up, dog. All you can do is do better.
Yeah.
All you can do is move on. Be better, live better, do better. Or do better, be better, live better. You know what I mean? That's all you can do, bro. It's that your song dropped, it's over with. Now it's time to work on the next one. You know what I'm saying? You got
And
to
that was just an example.
No, I know. I'm giving you an
Brent,
example.
yeah,
Like,
Brendan had asked, how is social media, especially being in the music, how does that affect being in your head? I said, well,
it's
hell,
tough.
it eats me alive a lot of the times.
The
I
fucking
said,
How does
haters,
it
dude.
affect you, Chop?
Man, I've had my days. I mean, shit, I go live every single night, so I really don't have an opportunity to, like, you guys are gonna see the real me. So at times when it's this internet shit be aggravating me, you guys are gonna see it because if you pay attention to the podcast,
mm-hmm,
like, I can't hide that shit all the time. Like, this internet shit be getting to a motherfucker, bro. It gets to me crazy. But what I do is I expel it. I get it out. I write it. I talk about it. I speak it. I fucking get it out of me because if you hold it in, for me, it's a self destruction sabotage, bro, and I
So it's
just
like
don't
your
want to.
your form of therapy is doing social media type stuff.
Yeah, my form of therapy is to doing this right
LD,
here, man. Talk to you guys. Like, Colt invited me on podcast. I love talking on my podcast. Like, I don't want to shut up sometimes. So that gets the shit out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Writing. I like to write, whether it's a song, a story, or a post that I don't ever post. A lot of times, man, I'll make a post on Facebook and just not post it. But it helped me get it out, right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It helped me say, fuck this dude. He's a do. So I get that
But it's
self
still getting
destruction
it
mode.
out and not keeping it in. So even if it's
Absolutely,
just
man.
putting it on Facebook and saving it as a draft, you're still getting those
Getting it
emotions
out.
out and not keeping
Yeah.
anything bottled up. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Get that shit out, bro. There's pen and paper. There's phones with blank screen. There's so much shit you can do to get it out. Scream it, dude. Fuck. Create your own podcast and don't tell nobody. Record. I've recorded
Some
videos of myself, dude, for real. I recorded videos of myself and never dropped them, just saying what I needed to say because I couldn't write at the time or something. You know what I mean? And fucking made me
well
feel
said,
good.
Hitman. Well said, Hitman. No, I like how Hitman is he's constantly adding in the chat. He's constantly adding the take of music into it.
Hey,
Uh,
Hitman's a real one, dude.
yeah, hell yeah, he is.
And
He's constantly adding the take of music into, if you're an artist, 10 times out of 10 you're gonna be in your head like, damn it, dude, I really thought that one was gonna hit. Damn it, dude, I really thought I was gonna get more numbers in that. Damn it, dude, I really thought I was gonna hit the charts on that one. It's a constant battle. Now, if we take it outside of the music perspective, and you got just everyday life or veterans, we're constantly in our head. Period. Anyway, we're walking, ticking time bombs that without us knowing, we're ready to self destruct. It's so you got that wrapped into now your new profession or this that and the other, and we're talking to not just each other but the people that are out in the chat, the people that are listening. uh, here are some of the secrets. You don't need to stay in your head. Here's some of the secrets, and it's out there for everybody with the mindfulness and engaging in physical activity and connecting with others to really just lay it down on paper and be like, hey, like, this the fuck, man.
it,
And you got your boy like Chop or Brandon or Hitman or Bradass, or TJ is like, look, yeah, here's my take on this to really help you through it. So, and then we were talking about the effects of social media now being the profession when social media is already tough enough to manipulate. You know what I
I get it.
mean?
TJ said,
And
"Y'all say that, but when someone goes to Facebook and make posts, people say they're ranting or full of drama." I mean, I don't always make my posts, TJ. I just write it down and get it the hell up out of there. It's your page. Do
yeah,
what you want.
make
Fuck
it a
what people
draft,
say.
like just a way to get out your emotions. Like you don't have to post it or something like that. Like it's just getting it out of,
And
from being from bottled up.
some people be on that drama all the time, TJ. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying some of these dudes be out here posting on Facebook. Oh, they took my goddamn, they took my damn sucker from me, dog. Like, yeah, there's bitching and whining, and then there's, getting rid of some mental health shit in my mind.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and that's what this is for. Just the secrets. What do you use? What do other people do and use? And how do they recognize that red flag? Be like, no, no, no. Stand the fuck up. Make your bed. Put your britches on. Drive on. That what is changing my rap name to Crawdaddy? Fucking hitman.
What do you
he
say? It
cracked me
changes
up.
to what? Crawl
Hitman
daddy.
said Hitman said he's changing his rap name to Crawdaddy. Um,
Chop took my bomb going on.
my therapist absolutely says to make posts because it's a form of release and it's better than targeting a loved one.
Yeah, absolutely, man. If
Okay.
that's your therapeutic move, fucking run it. I just do it a little different. I don't always post. I just make a draft or whatever. Because sometimes, man, it's just better left on. For me, sometimes things are just better left. Just I'll just deal with it. I'll just run with it. We'll work it out. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
that's also a form in some of the sources with helping to get out of your head. Journaling. That's a form of journaling. Except you're putting it out there for everyone. Challenge your own thoughts. Uh, Diaphragmatic breathing, stay present, mindfulness, try to visualize techniques, recite something, distraction, meditation. I mean, there's 100 ways to skin this doggone cat. Uh, so it's not it's not a real secret, but there's the secrets, y'all. I stay stuck at socials, and I hate having to keep up with it. Honestly, hey TJ, I get it, but welcome to the new profession you walked into. You walked into the profession of wanting to do music. You walked into um, trying to make yourself relevant and seen and heard and put yourself on a doggone platform that it starts to pay for itself. Well, you can't just walk into it, regardless of what feature you grab, regardless of what this, that, and the other that you have behind it. You can't just drop something and boom, tomorrow that's it. You have to grind that shit out.
Bro, it's like this. You be going to work, dog, doing it for somebody else, making them millions while you topped out at a damn minimum fucking salary, dog. Like, at least this method, bro, you can work for yourself. And some guys are still are still working. Like, I work. I still got a job and shit. Like, y'all
Mm-hmm.
gonna be seeing me all week go live from my job, dog. Straight up. Like, cause I have to. I have to. This part of it. We gotta work, bro. This is what we do. You know what I mean? But I work hard on my socials because I'm working for me, baby. I'm working for me, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm working. Like I've been working my ass off for another man to get rich for years, and that's no hate on him. I'm not hating. That's no shade or nothing. I'm just saying, shit. Why not work for me that hard? But I mean, you got to work hard out here.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
you know what they say, Cole? You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Yeah,
You
you
know,
gotta get that money for the rent. You know what I'm saying?
Chop says,
now you're gonna make
Chop
me want to
sells
watch that movie when
chops
we're done with this.
behind local DG, local Dollar General for cheap.
For the Lowski, dog. If you got EBT, you gotta give me two for the one. You're
mm, mm.
I get copper line and wire to get to the rave. That's how I pay for my rave slot. People be thinking I'm playing. Shit, I jacked the whole trailer park's copper, bro. Shit, but I got enough. I got there. People think
Yeah.
I'm playing. It's all about work, dog. So what you willing to do, homie? You got to grind.
Hey,
They
what
thought that
you're
shit was a joke. Everybody laughed at me when I said that shit. Shit, y'all crazy as hell. You don't think shit.
hustle
Me
and
and the Geek
grind.
Squad, boy, we hit that trailer park crazy.
Hey, what's your take on it, Brad?
Um, take on what part?
Just what Chop was talking about with the social media and his how he,
Oh, like yeah, just working for yourself. Yeah,
yeah,
kind of finding your balance there. Um, man, it's like I said, it's all about what you make it for real. I mean, you can grind all day, every day if you want, and you're probably gonna make it if you do that way. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Uh, but you have to be able to overpower your mind because if not, the negative emotions are gonna tear you up inside.
Every day.
I can
My
promise
guy's
you that.
motherfucking talking.
Yeah, that's right. But oh yeah, hashtag chop on the charts.
Hey, I love it. Appreciate you
I ain't
guys.
forgot about you. But no, for real though, man, it's what you make of it. And like I said, some days we get on there and we'll respond right back to people next day. Sometimes it'll take us 2 days to respond to people because we're in our heads. But we also know that we made it through all of our bad days. So in order to keep going, it's possible. Is it hard? Yeah. If it was easy, everybody and their mama would be famous. Everybody and their mama
Mm-hmm.
would have 1 million followers. It's not easy, guys, but it does help, and it helps me for sure. Because like I said, doing for others and then have them respond is it's a feeling of gratitude, accomplishment.
Yeah.
It's the little things, guys. It's like my goal is to have 1 million followers one day, of course, and I see that in the future anyway. But you have to enjoy the little accomplishments. You know, you have to enjoy the journey instead of worried about the destination. You have to, enjoy the journey and be able to do the right thing for the right purpose.
Amen.
Hey,
Sometimes it's going to be, like I said, sometimes it's going to be serious, sometimes it's going to be funny. But at the end of the day, we're saving lives, and that's what it's all about.
that's one thing that I learned the hard way actually, and I had Lil White end up telling me that. I said, if you had one piece of advice, what would it be? And he said, don't stop living. Because I was so focused, and even today, like I catch myself so focused on, all right, tomorrow, what are we gonna do? What's the plan? Where are we gonna be at? What do we want to do? What are we gonna accomplish to make sure tomorrow is no, just enjoy what you got now. Make those memories. What up, AD? You got anything else there, Brandon?
I think the another thing with especially with the social media aspect of it, and even with you guys with the music, is like making content or songs and stuff that you like. Like there's always going to be the keyboard warriors that's going to shit post no matter like what you do. You could like make a post that you finally accomplish whatever goal. Someone's going to talk shit about it, about why you didn't do better, or that they didn't like it, or someone else is doing better than what you are. As long as like you're happy with your content or your music or something like that, like everything else is going to follow. Like, don't get so fixated on the keyboard warriors that only just sit behind their phone and talk shit. As long as like you're striving to do better and you're, um, like focusing on the good, like take all that negative crap out. And you write a song and you enjoy the song. Who gives a shit what anybody else thinks about it? Like if you like that song and you can play it forever and it has meaning to you, but it doesn't do that well, like it's still going to be a good song because it has meaning to you. If you make a post or um, a TikTok or whatever the hell you guys are on, and it doesn't get the feedback that you anticipated, but it's still something you enjoyed doing, like you're still going to have those memories of it.
Hmm.
I like this, dude.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I
Nice to meet you, by the way, Brandon.
Pleasure to meet you. You
him
both,
and
man.
I him and I served in the same unit.
Yeah, you got all three of you guys are cool as fuck. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for letting me up here, dude.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, AD. Everyone else has said that I was echoing. Brad's headset died, so he's playing through the monitor. We have to mute him every now and again.
Yeah, that's why I try not to
It.
when I review music, man. I try not to shit on people, bro, unless it's just real bad. But the audience, the people that watch us, that watch all of us, a lot of people like that, and that's I think that's a weird flex. You know what I'm saying? I think that's
I
just a
think people
wild.
could tell when you're being genuine or not.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think shitting on people's music is disrespectful as fuck, because what might not sound good to me might sound good to the three of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it just depends, dog. Like I just and that's okay too to have your own opinion, but maybe not be all, nah, fuck that, man. Hell yeah, you shit, quit, go back to work, go do your 9 to 5. Like maybe
yeah,
not that
exactly.
direction, but y'all, well, what do they need to work on? You know, do they need better engineering? Do they need to sit and write different lyrics for what they're saying? Like you just, you know what I mean? You got to
Constructive
help people.
feedback.
You got to
Like,
help people.
yeah,
Well, this goes also, Brandon, being in the recruiting. When y'all don't make your cutoff for the quarter, I'm sure that doggone tears you up, doesn't it?
oh yeah, I mean, yeah, 100% it used to, but I always like look at it as like ways that we're getting better. Like with like me like leading my station, like yeah, you might not have done what you're supposed to do this month, but you improved at these aspects. And as long as like
Yeah.
you're continuously like putting in effort and um doing the gritty work, like everything else is going to follow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there's one thing that I'm doing different with these new tracks that I'm dropping compared to what I used to do. And it was reaching out to people. It was blowing up my socials till my social said, no, you can't post no more. Stop. And then I'd wait and then come back at it again. I'm also dropping music videos with every track that I'll be dropping this year. So I'm improving. I'm doing better, slowly but surely. I'm finding my voice. I've been doing vocal lessons. I've been trying to figure out where my range is and what I could do and hit the right way. So I'm improving myself behind the scenes as well, instead of letting these well damn moments cripple me.
Shit
I said
gets
like
when shit
don't
gets hard.
use like that. Good.
No, go ahead.
I was saying like yeah, like using the that is not like a oh crap like negative outlook of it is like this is something I can improve on, like something to
Mm-hmm.
focus on the next time.
Yeah.
And then that'll give you the drive to do something else because now you want to work on that thing that you're lacking on.
Yeah. It was that's one thing that I'm really trying to focus on because I walked in um, just a couple years ago, 3.5 years ago, where I just wanted to walk in, do music, and I really thought ignorantly that if I had that right song, I would take off. And the more that I'm in this and working with the right people, I'm like, this is 90% business, 10% music. So now I'm on the beginning side of understanding the business side of things. Not just on the personal, making sure that I have my exclusive, I have my ducks in a row, I've got my trademarks, I've got my ASCAP or BMI, I've got my distribution, I've got my copyrights, I am protected. I've got my stem files, like everything. I'm now moving from that aspect to okay, now here's the big leagues where you have to figure out in your way, in your flavor, how are you going to maneuver and navigate the social medias? Because everyone's posting. How are you going to be different from what everyone else is posting? How are you going to get that traction on there? So it's not just a click through, it's an actual click and pre-save. It's an actual click and boom, you're on somebody's playlist. So it's not necessarily, well, I really thought that song was going to do something. No, the song could be uh, just as fantastic as period period whatever song that was. It could be just as good as that and not actually blow up. But that's because you didn't maneuver correctly on the business side of things. You didn't do something right. You didn't push hard enough. You missed something, and that's what I'm trying to learn every day. What how.
T TJ said something that makes I see what he's saying, and I agree, but also I disagree too because I have trauma. It's not just about music. You know what I'm saying? There's trauma, and the trauma I had from my childhood growing up, the PTSD side of it was, shit. I was putting that on my family, bro. I was being disrespectful to my family, which comes back to being self accountable. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like that's just there's no other way. That's the way through it. Like you know what I mean? There's no other way around it for me. So
facts hit man.
that's why I agree and then I disagree. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a veteran, so I don't know. I've never been through that. You know what I'm saying? I've been in some real life situations that were terrible. Had to go through. I don't want to talk about them on a panel, but you know what I mean. I've been through some stuff. You know what I mean? Trauma and life lessons and shit like that. And uh, it's it's scary, bro. It's a scary
And now
motherfucker.
and now when you add that onto social media, onto um, with everything culminating inside your head, and now you have, and I exaggerate, and now you got failures of something didn't go as planned, and so that just all adds up, and now you're trying to find the root of why were you in your head to begin with. You know what I mean? He's
Are-
watching NASCAR.
No, I'm reading the chat. I'm sorry.
That's immediately what I'm doing after this is watch the race.
Well, we're about done.
Yeah, I stayed up last night to watch the F1 race.
I watched it when I got done with my show. I did. Shout out Lando Norris.
Oh heck yeah, it was a great good race. The one other thing that I did want to see from the comments was yeah, so from Thomas, the survivors go aspect of it for the veterans of not everybody having the music and stuff to go back to. We're ahead about serious things. Survivors Go is a big one. Things we can't take accountability for. Yeah, 100%. That's a big one that I've had to deal with is the Survivors Guild aspect of it, and it's figuring out ways to not like keep that um, like pinning me down and not allowing me to do anything. Like for me, and I don't know about for you, Tom, but it's like living day to day in their memory of like how I can make like them happy.
Yep.
And yeah, we don't have like a lot of us don't have music or anything else that we can fall back on. So it's just figuring out what like your little niches to get up and go throughout the day.
Hey, like what Hitman said earlier, his is hunting. When that season comes around, he goes hunting. It's peaceful, and it brings him back.
Yeah, hunting or a big one for me is fishing,
Yeah,
um, or just going for a hike or even just getting out of bed.
yeah.
Football, man. Sports for me. I
Uh,
love sports.
every
I love
Sunday, that's usually what I'll be doing.
I love racing. I love hell. I like watching boat races, dog. Like I love racing. I like drag cars, like fucking dirt bikes, whatever, bro. I love late models. Late models are the shit. Dirt track racing, dude. That's
Yeah.
that's the damn cat's ass, dude. I'm telling you. And then they make it on damn video games now. You can get online and play with your damn buddies. Dude, shit. You ever play NASCAR with a legit group of dudes that race? It's some serious, like, there's some
Oh,
baby
that
girls in it. Oh, it's so
That's why I do
fun.
the NASCAR Heat 5 that came out in 2020. Me and my friends still get on there and do it all the time. But and it gets intense, but it's something that we can do for a couple hours, like a week, to just distract ourselves and take our mind off of it, and then just talk shit to each other.
Hey,
Yeah, it's fun, dude.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Side by side, four wheeler, anything with a motor that I could take off road and just destroy some land. My, what problem?
I
They
I wish I had that, Colt. Shit. I yeah, I would put a fucking tune up on it, dude. Like I got a shopping cart down here.
yeah.
I'm trying to put a go kart motor on, dog. Swear to God, it's a Dollar General
On a
shopping cart.
shopping cart.
Yeah, it's a Dollar General. Yeah, I'm trying to turn it into something we can ride around in the parade when we have the our little city
I'm gonna
parade
have to
here.
see that when you finish it.
Y'all, dude, I got headers.
Mm,
We in there. Paint that. I'm gonna put Dollar General all. I'm gonna fuck be the Dollar General fucking shopping cart in the city. Yeah, it's gonna be gas.
that's gonna
It's
be
gonna
so
when
cool.
we're done with it. But I love that shit. That's what we live for. You know what I mean? Like I was gonna try to put a small block on it, but it was gonna cost way too much metal to be trying to. Like I really was. Y'all don't even know, bro. I was about to put a small block on that motherfucker. Like it was up.
Full send it.
Yeah,
Full
I was
send.
going to, but it it way too much.
What you got, Brad?
Oh, I'm just listening.
We gonna tie this up. This is gonna be an every Sunday thing, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to come over here to Colt Montgomery, hit that bell so you can know when the Watchtower pops back off. This will be an every Sunday thing. This Friday we will be doing it for just this Friday because we've got Triple T coming on talking about the VA process. We're gonna have a PowerPoint and everything for the veterans, for still active service members, and individuals like spouses or family members to better understand it. So
Shout
we
out Triple T.
yeah, we're gonna have
Yeah,
that rock
shout
and
out.
rolling this Friday, but usually it's gonna be every Sunday at 1500, 3 o'clock Central Time. Gentlemen, do you have anything else?
Thank you guys for letting me on your panel. Thank you, Colt, for inviting me here, man. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for your service. My brother is in the Air Force. I know it ain't the same at all, but shout out to him. I got nothing but love and respect for that. Was a little joke too, by the way. I know some of y'all laughed. I saw Brandon down there smile. He knew
Oh
exactly
yeah,
what I was
yeah.
talking
We got into
about.
that I think last week about talking
but
crap about other branches.
yeah, I know,
Yeah,
man. He tells me about it. But I
yeah, chair
appreciate you
force.
guys. Thank you for what you guys do. And if I can ever make anything easier for you guys, please reach out, man. I might not text you back for a couple of days, but I'll get you back. I promise.
He will. He
I
will.
promise. Colt, thank you, brother. I'll catch up with you in a little bit.
Yeah, I see you up on doggone country rap shit tonight. And y'all, don't forget 50 off the top. The link's out there, baby. Why don't you go get
Hey,
that?
we tearing it up too. Let's keep it going. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you,
Thanks,
fellas.
Bubba.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat.
Let's go. What you got, Brad?
Um, I'll leave y'all with this. You can't heal a lifetime full of pain overnight. So be patient. It takes as long as it takes to rebuild yourself. And remember, this too shall pass.
This too shall pass. I like that. What you got, Brandon?
My biggest thing is don't be afraid to make that initial reach out. Everyone, especially growing up military or how raised, it's always the big like, don't show emotions. Be big, strong, like all that crap, and um, don't hesitate to reach out. Someone will always help you out. I mean, you guys can always like definitely any three of us reach out to us. You can shoot me a message, anything, and we'll always get back to you. But someone's always willing to help. Don't be afraid to take that step. Um, I'm sure I can speak for everybody that like all of us would rather answer the phone at 4 o'clock in the morning for you want help than answering the phone at 4 o'clock in the morning because something happened.
Yes.
So always don't hesitate to reach out. It's the scariest thing that we can do in life is taking that first step. And then last thing is I hope everyone's okay and everything's all good with this storm that's been passing through. I don't have power in my house. So hopefully, everyone in the chat and you guys are good with, nothing came through the houses or anyone hurt or anything like that.
Facts. Ladies and gentlemen, chat, those watching the Watchtower, this has been the Watchtower. I appreciate you tuning in. This episode was not really any secrets, but it was to help you identify those red flags to stay out of your head. I go through it all the time. True American Bradass, he goes through it all the time. Brandon goes through it all the time. Don't let it cripple you. Don't let it cripple you. Recognize them flags. Get up. Go for a run. Go pick up some dumbbells. Go hunting. Go fishing. Go find your thing to help you forget about it. Get back in the moment. And like I said, my moment. You put me on a gas powered anything out there, and it's gone for me. Going to hit dirt roads, mud pits, just hitting my motorcycle and doing 80 down 65. Find your thing. It's always there. You're always going to have it. You just need to find it. Live in the moment. The wise words that I was told, just live in the moment. Don't stop living. That being said, just to reiterate what the Watchtower is for, it's not just for veterans, it's not just for active service members, it's not just for dependents, it's for anybody. This is where we come once a week, regroup, resupply, and recalibrate to knock next week out of the park and rejuvenated, where we're good mentally, physically, emotionally, and we harp on, hey, okay, yeah, let's keep this in our forefront while we attack this objective this week. Let's remember, though I might stumble and fall, that's a red flag. How do I overcome that? How do I get out of my head about that? How do I stop overthinking? I'm just a failure. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not good enough for that. There you go. There's the secret. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Watchtower, and these are my co-hosts, True American Bradass and Brandon Gottschall. Until Friday, where we will be going over the VA process with Triple T. Remember, y'all are loved, and if you ever need anything, reach out to one of us or anybody that you trust.
That's right.